Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mauro Masala. I work for the Data Sciences Corporation. I specialize in data management and particularly in a backup and archive solution called Commvault. I want to just briefly explain some of the challenges that I've encountered along my way in my career dealing with customers and potential customers on their data protection requirements. Now, typically what we're finding is that customers will relook at their data protection needs after they've had a major data loss or a data breach. No different to us relooking at our home or vehicle insurance needs after an accident or a theft. Be that as it may, what we generally are finding is that the larger customers have very complex data protection environments. Often they have more than one product in there. That generally evolved over a number of years as a need could not be met by a particular product, so they used another one to fill that gap. And over a couple of years, you get quite a complex web of data protection products that don't integrate very well with each other, if at all, and just cause a little bit of a challenge, especially from an operational and financial point of view. Now, what sets Commvault apart in this regard is that it offers the same functionality as the various products that I've encountered at customers. So in its suite, and this you get out of the box as you purchase it, you will get data protection / backup. You will get data archiving, which archives your redundant data so that you no longer need to keep it on expensive disk. It also offers endpoint backup, which is your laptop, your cell phones. It offers you encryption. It's got its own built-in reporting. It also makes use of its own software-based compression as well as deduplication. So customers that don't want to invest in storage that does this for you, Commvault has it as part of its suite, and from a personal level or personal point of view, it makes a lot more sense because you're getting it as part of the vanilla suite. It also comes with file analytics, which compliance departments of the bigger organizations that we look after are very interested in because it ensures compliance to the POPI Act, which is, as we know, about to be ratified, as well as the GDPR from the EU, which hasn't come through to us yet, but it will be in time. The other thing that is integrated into the single console, the single pane of glass that Commvault uses, is your auditing and your reporting and your security setups. Now, these are typically add-ons and bolt-ons that you have to purchase with other vendors, and generally it runs on its own infrastructure. So as you can see, a little bit more complexity in getting that to work. So that's a very high-level feature view of the product. From a operational point of view, and I'm not going to get into architecture because I think running everything on one platform already answers that question. But from an operational point of view, because everything's integrated in one view, you generally find that you can operate the data protection suite with fewer engineers because there's a lot of cross-skilling and a lot of even distribution of work as they're all working in the same place. What I do like about it is that you can have the self-service option. So we're finding that a lot of the bigger customers are now starting to outsource their data protection within the organization. So you may have a team of SQL admins who are now responsible for backing up and recovering their own SQL data for their business unit, and you can lock it down and provision the access that only they can perform those operations. So it's very granular, and as simplistically as I've explained it, it can be quite complex if you choose to do so. If you'd like to find out a little bit more, please feel free to contact us at www.datasciences.co.za or give me a shout. If you have any questions, pop me an email, and be happy to meet with you and answer those questions or concerns. Thanks very much for your time, guys.